Hey there, loves! It's good to be back! This is Jean Castillo, and I release videos in which I share my know-hows on the nitty-gritty of English and research. If you want to reinforce your learnings in these topics, be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you wouldn't miss any of my uploads. In this video, I am gonna discuss the definition of qualitative research, spell out some myths regarding it, and of course, provide sample research titles for qualitative research, which I know you have been eyeing and looking for. So without much ado, let's get the ball rolling. Before we head on to our discussion, I want you to make an activity first. In your household, look for someone that you want to describe. You should write your description about him or her for 60 seconds or 1 minute. Therefore, you can put this video on hold and start your timer.
A few moments later.
Now, I assume that you are already done with your description. So, let me process this activity with this question. How did you describe your chosen subject? Be it your mother, father, sister, brother, or your housekeeper or driver if you have. Your answers may vary here, but I am expecting that there are iterative responses or recurring responses, or in Filipino, paulit-ulit na response from those who did this activity. And that is, they describe the characteristics, they describe the physical appearance, they describe their traits. But how were you able to describe them? Of course, you made use of words. And that's a very important feature or characteristic of a qualitative research. This time, let us get into the definitions of qualitative research. Qualitative research is a type of research that focuses on how people interpret their experiences, how they construct their experiences, how they construct their worlds, and what meaning they attribute to their experience. Mirayam, 2009. Qualitative research intends to study, document, or understand the lived experiences of certain individual or group of people. Interpretations as regards their experiences are crucial or important in the research work. Unlike with quantitative research, it does not only quantify or measure variables, but qualitative research provides a rich description or formulated meanings as regards the phenomena. Qualitative research allows the researcher to bring his or her eyes and ears and filters. Littman, 2013. Qualitative research treats the individuals or group of people as human beings with feelings, emotions, and experiences. Thus, it is imperative for researchers to pay close attention to the nonverbal cues of the participants during the data collection because they may aid in the interpretation of their experiences. Qualitative research provides opportunities to examine issues in depth that may yield a clearer understanding of what is happening in certain circumstances and how changes can be made to meet the needs. Littman, 2013. Qualitative research entails in-depth investigation of the research problem at hand to provide reinforcement, amplification, or evaluation which serves the utilitarian purpose of research. For example, you want to study the experiences of the students as regards work immersion. With this, you can prefer insights or inputs which are relevant for the improvement of the work immersion program. Despite the strengths of qualitative research, there are still some myths regarding it that I want to debunk in this discussion. First, we have qualitative research is criticized for being too subjective. In research, I believe complete objectivity is impossible, but too much subjectivity undermines credibility. In this world, we cannot always achieve objectivity. The mere fact that you have chosen a path or you have chosen a side, either it is agree, disagree, or neutral, it already shows partiality. The moment you chose this pink t-shirt over the white one already shows your choice. This is affected by different factors like your mood that day, your preference, your, let's say, favorite color. However, objectivity must be observed in the data collection. Your preferences, your personal biases, your prejudices should not hinder the veracity and the accuracy of the data gathering. For example, you are not on speaking terms with a specific participant, but you don't have any choice but to interview him or her because there is no one who is suited to be your participant aside from him or her. There is no room for personal emotions in that aspect because whether you like that person or not, you have to pursue the interview for you to gather the pertinent data. Another way to avoid too much subjectivity in qualitative research is letting internal and external validators check and verify the guide questions that you will utilize in the interview or focus group. These guide questions are prepared by the researchers themselves. However, they may or may not be followed during the actual interview or FGD because the responses of the participants may determine the next or follow-up questions. Further, researchers in a qualitative study must utilize the informed consent form and response credibility form. The informed consent form is given prior or before the conduct of the actual interview or FGD. This will be signed by the participants, which shows that they willingly partake in the study, without coercion, without harassment, without rewards done or given by the researchers. After the interview or focus group, the researchers will now transcribe the recorded accounts of the participants. From this transcription, the researchers will identify the noteworthy statements. The noteworthy statements will be given a formulated meaning through basic themes. The basic themes will now be categorized into organizing themes, and global themes will be made from the organizing themes. Once the researchers are done with the data collection and analysis, they will present these tables to the participants. The participants will read and verify the themes made by the researchers. If the participants agree with the themes and the formulated meanings created by the researchers, then they will sign the response credibility form. The second myth is qualitative research is not considered generalizable. But no. We have the so-called theoretical generalization and setting generalization in qualitative research. Theoretical generalization suggests the theories, concepts, or models serve as the framework of a qualitative research. Thus, the formulated meanings or the themes that the researchers have come up from the data analysis are being backed up by these theories from the body of knowledge. Then we have the setting generalization. These claims that the results of the study are credible and valid in the setting or context in which the research problem is prevalent. For example, the researchers are studying the experiences of Allen National High School senior high school students as regards the modular distance learning. Their responses are, modular distance learning is not good for one's well-being. It is not good for the mental health of the students. It is very difficult for the senior high school students. Therefore, these responses or these results are only valid in the research site or locale of the study, which is Allen National High School. The students from other school, be it senior high school or junior high school, may or may not have the same experience or perception as regards modular distance learning. So these results are not suitable or not applicable in other contexts because this is only conducted in the Allen National High School as the setting or research site. And now, here is your most awaited, highly anticipated part, the sample titles for qualitative research. I hope these will help you start with your qualitative research.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know.
That's it for today's lesson. I hope you learned a thing or two from me. If I was able to help you define qualitative research and come up with your qualitative research titles, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell to keep you posted of my uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for bearing with me despite the background noises. Bye!